Let's get to the highlights. 41-year-old LeBron James wrap up the season series against the Grizzlies at Crypto. Deandre Ayton gets the play call early. Look at that spin with authority, aggressiveness, getting the touches early. LeBron's going to crash the glass. And big game, you know he's feeling good when he does this. Size him up, spin it, got it.
That's one advantage when LeBron gets the rebound. He can start to break, and when he gets into that free throw line area, you know that sweet spin move could be coming. Nice delivery by LeBron.
And then Fish, how about that dime and finish?
Yeah, that's normally the guys hold up the goggles when they throw those type. Luka just looking off the defense. DeAndre with the finish at the rim.
Aldama, solid player. At 12 points, just 4 for 13, 0 for 4 from 3, but he gets the and one there. Luka responds with the floater. It's a tie game. Skip ahead, Luka with the rock here, big game, inside to Vando.
Yeah. Luka had the ball, and I think the roll by Ayton caused the defense to shift up a little bit. They were able to get that backdoor pass.
And then Fish, signature step back 3. Lakers by 1, timeout Grizzlies. Luka 4 for 10 from 3.
Yeah, that's got to be a lonely island on number 77. Gates, Luka with the step back.
In transition, Jackson for 3. James, what a quarter, though, huh, for the Grizzlies. 34-26 after 1.
Yeah, I mean, look, they were anxious without Ja. These guys were ready to play. They knew we were going to have an opportunity.
Don't connect.
Connected.
Huck Landale, Fish, had 13 at half, and he ended up with 13.
Yeah, he's a good player, taking advantage of his opportunities in Memphis.
Marcus Smart, a little behind the back in big game. You know what you got to do? You got to make that when you get that pass.
Marcus Smart doing a nice job behind the back. A little risky pass, but it got there. And Jake was ready. Shoulder square. Knocked it down.
Off the Luka miss. Some of the things we love about LaRavia spotting up there for 3. This is off the Luka miss. Tapped. Luka. Bucket, looking for the and one, doesn't get the call. Timeout, Grizz. Fish, you take this replay right here. Footwork.
Footwork by number 12 with the dream shake. And then through the contact with the pink jaws on, too. Gates.
Oh, here we go. Jake from State Farm. Got it, big game.
Yeah, good outlet pass. Good save by LeBron here. And then getting it over to Jake. That's a fast break. Basketball never touched the floor.
Lakers down 65-54 at the break. LaRavia again. Down by 10. Here's LeBron initiating the offense. Fish. Waits for that double team. Look in there by DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, just good patience by LeBron and DeAndre. Just kind of hiding out at the nail right there. As soon as Londale went over, dove to the basket.
Jake LaRavia again. Quick release this time. No hesitation. Marcus Smart. There's the curl. Floater. Got it, Luka. Lakers climbing back down by 6. Extra possession. Guess who? Big game.
Well, all starting with Ayton and Jake keeping the ball alive. Jake got the ball over to LeBron, and LeBron still had those hops, Gator, at 41.
One-hander right there. Marcus Smart step into it. We thought it was a 3. It's a 2. Lakers closing in, down by 4. Here's Luka Fish. Deep.
It's one of the examples we talked about. Luka receiving a pass and shooting a 3 off the catch.
Vando, work. LeBron. Ended up being a big shot right here. They're down 7 at the end of that third.
Yeah, I give Vando a lot of credit
4.
for being active. He was very active tonight. Not a big stat line, but got deflections. And then LeBron just bully ball, bruising down the paint for a potential and one.
Down 4. Look at Jackson. LeBron. Down one. LaRavia, a little hang and finish for the tie, and then Fish. Lakers looking for that lead. Goaltending.
That all started with Jake LaRavia's hustle in transition defense, got a deflection, got the Lakers 2 points.
On the next possession, Koloko the alley-oop from Small, will tie it up. Then it's a turnover. Small again, tied up. Look for that lob, big game.
Yeah, anytime Ayton gets behind the defense and the ball is in Luka's hand, man, you can bet it's going to go over the top. We see it over and over again.
KCP's only 3. He was 1 for 5. Luka going to work, Fish.
Yeah, his ability to put the brakes on in the mid-range area in that way, shoot that little fade, knocks it down.
Big game, one of the plays of the game. Outlet, Ayton. LeBron's going to moss him. And
Yes.
1 up 4.
Yes, LeBron is known for getting out in front of the defense. Ayton did a good job on the outlet pass, just throwing it in the vicinity of LeBron and letting him, take over the defense and get that ball for the bucket.
Wells, is he walking? No call. Throws it up and in. 104-101 Lakers. LeBron, patient. Duck in, Fish. There's Vando.
Yeah, again, second guy coming over for support. Deandre at the nail. Vando working the baseline on the cut.
LaRavia. Drive, kick. Receiving a pass. Luka buries it.
Gibbs, you like this. I've been watching in the game. He finally got one down. He's got another coming for you.
Oh, bang, bang. 14-4 run. Derek.
I mean, once Luka sees 2 threes go in, saw that
Ball
one
game.
right there on the catch. And then in transition, he just backs the defender up. Ooh, punch step. Knocked down.
We haven't even talked Luka yet. 36 points on 10 of 20, 4 threes and 12 of 13, and 1 of his 8 assists right here. Making it easy for his teammates. Ball game.
As his line. Both.
Lakers are now 22-11. They've won 3 of 4. Luka goes for 36. LaRavia 26. LeBron 26. The 3 combined for 88 points. Marcus Smart 6 in the starting lineup, and Deandre Ayton 15 on 6 of 8. The Lakers 66 points in the second half. They were 33 of 41 from the free throw line. It's a quick 2-game road trip coming up for the Lakers. It's going to start in New Orleans on Tuesday, 5 o'clock, pregame coverage at 4 here on Spectrum Sportsnet. Join us. LeBron James had 26 points, right at his average over the last 11 games. Now he's certainly not playing like a 41-year-old. We'll hear from LeBron and more. Lakers by 6 over the Grizz. Got it. Let's check out the Lakers calendar. It's a quick 2-game road trip. Tuesday, you're going to be in New Orleans. It's a back-to-back because Wednesday, you're in San Antonio. Back home Friday to host the Bucks. Monday the 12th, back up to Sacramento, and then home to face the Hawks on the 13th. All games can be seen right here on Spectrum Sportsnet. Deandre Ayton with big 15 points. He's at the podium.
Ayton, the game was kind of back and forth there. And in the fourth, he made some really key plays on both sides of the ball. Can you just talk about kind of what happened in that fourth quarter run that kind of turned the game from a loss to a win?
Really the effort plays. Just making effort plays down the stretch. Brian and Luka, just really leading the way and just talking on both ends of the floor. Jake being aggressive on both ends of the floor. Just really got the team going in the bench. Just not having a seat and just, really cheering for the guys on the floor.
Deandre, you've talked this season a lot about being, the defensive anchor back there in the paint. When you got guys like Marcus and Jake, who are getting their hands in the passing lanes, stuff like that, how does that kind of make your job a little easier defensively?
Before those passes and, before they get those steals in the lane, they talking and communicating from the get-go. Just loud early talk, just making us comfortable, especially when I'm in the pick and roll and I can't see what's going on behind me. Having Vando out there, just totally boxing my dude out and him just scooping up those offensive boards or closing out defensive possessions, and just him being just an effort guy. Him and Marcus, having those guys, make second efforts, it's contagious, and it's black and white, to where the team needs it, and that's how we get our offense going.
After the Houston game, JJ said there was dialogue between coaches and players, and it was about not only communicating what the coaches want, but what the players need and want to, and kind of that same spirit he told us going into this one. We need to get DA more touches. I think you scored on the first possession. Not long after that, you scored. You had a seal where you dunked on Jaren Jackson Jr. How much did you feel recognized by that adjustment in game plan, and did that help your overall night tonight?
How did it feel personally?
Yeah.
What are you asking?
Yeah. How did that approach or change in the approach to the game plan help your overall effort tonight?
I mean, we're running the right way. Bigs can't feed themselves, and I just try my best to do what I can, to bring effort, and I trust my playmakers out there to find me.
Deandre.
And indeed, they found him tonight. Fish's focus. What are we focusing on, Fish?
I like the way he put that. It was a very nice and respectful
Bigs
way of saying.
can't feed themselves.
Yeah, you can't feed yourself. Mm-hmm. Bring it to the big dog. Let the big dog eat a little bit. DeAndre, he talked a lot about effort and trying to do what he can do within his control. He's a really skilled big man, but on this team, he's not going to get a lot of opportunities. But here, just making good decisions, surrounded by three guys, throws it out to Jake LaRavia for the three, but now he's tracking. He's going to try to meet this ball at its high point, keeps the basketball alive, gets another offensive possession on a night where Memphis shot the ball 100 times, the Lakers only 80. Offensive rebounding was key. Here, good screen away action. Anytime you're screening for Luka, LeBron, those guys, watch the reaction by the defense. Luka's just going to put that ball over the top to DA there. Here in rotation defensively, comes over to help. And then you could tell this is something that they work at quite often. DeAndre trusting that if he puts that ball up high enough, LeBron will go up and get the basketball. Good pass there. And then respecting the fact that Jaren Jackson Jr. can shoot threes and make plays off the dribble. And so being able to defend without fouling, not smacking down on the arm and staying high, making them try to finish that play. And so he does a lot of intangible things that don't show up in the stat sheet. But as a big guy, I try to tell people all the time, that extra foot of difference between me at 6'1" and him at 7'1", it's a lot of different thoughts that go on up there. Yeah. And if you don't keep their thinking clear, they will shut down on you.
Yes.
Quickly.
And
so you have to keep them connected and engaged. The Lakers did a good job of it tonight.
The fact that he catches it in the paint often does a lot for their offense, because that defense, they have to react to that. Mm-hmm. And he does a pretty good job, but he's got some good footwork in there. He can drop step and, get that little hook shot right there. He makes the right decisions, as Fish just showed, passing out of the post. So I like them playing. He likes that area. When he sets that pick, he dives right to that elbow or right to the paint. And when he catches it, it freezes the defense for just a count. They usually get something out of it, Gator.
All right, guys, great breakdown. Luka Doncic scored 36 tonight. He's earned a night away from the media. He will not talk, so we won't hear from Luka. Appreciate that, Luka.
Get on out of here.
That means we're getting out on time. But we'll have more ahead. Lakers sweep the weekend series over the Grizzlies.